Hi guys, today I am going to explain about the area of a rectangle and how it is going to useful in the whole life in mathematics and physics. Let's consider we have one of the rectangle of length L and breadth B, and all of you know that area of a rectangle A is length into breadth. Okay. And why its length into breadth, and why can't it's L square into B square, or L square B or LB square, and so on. For that, yeah, just we have to think of that. For that, I am going to give the proof. I'm going to give the proof. Let's consider a rectangle of length L and breadth B. Uh, As I told you before, let's consider a rectangle of length as I told you before, let's consider a rectangle. This is the rectangle of length L and breadth B. Okay, and we need to find the whole area of the rectangle. That means the whole area of the rectangle. This whole area. That means the space inside the whole inside of the box. What is the space? What's the space inside of this rectangle? Okay, the same one I will draw on this side. Okay, this is breadth B, this is breadth B, this is length L, this is length L. Okay, as I told you before, the whole space inside of this box. And let's consider there are so many lines in between these two lines. Okay, there are so many lines. And let's assume that there is no space in between each one of the line. Just I am drawing like this, but assume there is no space in between these lines. Okay, this is of line 1, this is line of 2, 3, and so on, the lines up to here. As I told you before, the whole space inside of this box. Okay, we have to count. Let's consider this is one of the line inside of this box. Okay, that is first line, and we have to add the second line, we have to add the third line, we have to add the fourth line, and so on, up to where? Up to where? Yeah, I will let you know here up to where. Okay, here the first line, what's the length of the first line? It's B. Okay, plus what's the length of the second line? It's B. What's the length of the third line? Just assume no space, it's continuously, it's keep on going the length of the lines. Okay, it's B, the fourth line also B, and so on. It's B and so on, plus at the end of the line it's B. Okay, now I'm going to take B as common. If we take B as common, we will get 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus and so on plus 1. Okay, now this 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus and so on, this one, this so on, this one, if you think about this one, this, if you count all of this one, you will get this from here to here, the length. That means we can replace the whole thing with this length L. Okay, that's equal to length into breadth. Once again, as I told you before, the whole space inside of this box, the whole space, we counted the whole space. That's it. Now the area is length into B. And one more thing here, in mathematics, if you know the area of a rectangle, the whole mathematics or physics, I promise you, the whole mathematics, physics, or any calculations, will be in your hands. I am promised that. I totally promise on that. For simple example, let's consider a square. As we know that for square, all the sides are equal. Let's consider the side like L, this side also L, this side also L, this side also L. Okay, now if you want the square area A, we can take the rectangular formula. As I told you before, we can see the proof. Area of a rectangle equal to length into breadth. The same thing we can applicable here. The same thing we can applicable here. If you want to get the square area, the whole space inside of this box, you can consider like this, or you can consider like this. Whatever it may be, you have to fill all the lines and you have to count it. Okay, here the L is L, the breadth is, I'm sorry, here the L is L, the breadth is L. Now we got it. area of the square equal to length into length is length square, or if you consider like L as S, you will get it as side square. The same thing it will applicable to rectangle. The same thing it will applicable to any parallelogram. The same it may be. If it's like undefined symbol or undefined shape, we can use this formula. We can use this formula here or wherever it may be. We can get the area. Yeah. Uh, for today, just I'm going to I explained about the rectangle. In future sections, and I'm going to explain about the mathematics concepts and science concepts. And most of the things I will give as the proof, and it will be like real-time examples, and it will be easy to learn. That's it. All right. Thank you.